Newcomers, and welcome back, my fellows. As always, it is me, Emperor AP, and today is April 1st. It is an April Fool's Day prank, but it sure isn't. I'm in a hole right now, we are actively working on our Aeternian dwelling. It's taken a little bit of a time to kind of dig it out. We did the beta version of the dwelling on another piece of land on someone else's property that helped us to get a good idea of how we wanted to start this off. So right now I am just continuing to work on it and to try and make it better. As we start the official version. First off, Aiden said hi. Hello, Aiden. It's good to see you as well. Like I said, we are continuing to start doing this. This is the actual Aeternian dwelling that somebody's going to live in eventually, hopefully me to start out with. The initial plan for this, and the reason that we're starting it out here, is because I need somewhere to be able to stay just kind of over weekends and stuff. If I can make this livable enough that it'll keep me out of the rain, that it'll allow me to make a little fire and stuff like that to cook with, and to hopefully start collecting some rainwater, I can start staying out here over a weekend. So right now I came out at about 8:30 a.m. this morning was the time that I got out here. My time, it's about 10:30. So I've been working on this for a couple hours. And at a certain point this afternoon, I'm going to have to go home. Simply because if it were to start raining or if it gets too dark and too cold, I can't stay out here. It's not reasonable for me and it's not safe. There's not really a ton of protection. So if I can go ahead and make us our initial little Aeternian dwelling, it'll give us a good idea of how we want to continue to expand and improve as we get other residents out here, but it will allow me to start working even more quickly and improve our production simply because we have somewhere to start staying over the weekends. So, Aiden, you are correct. There is some construction going on. We are actively building our Aeternian dwelling. So, while we hang out on this live stream, I am going to be continuing that. If you guys have any questions for me, or if you want to talk about micronational updates, please let me know. Aiden said, nice. I appreciate it, Aiden. If you could go ahead and like the video, it helps a lot to promote the stream and to get it out there so everybody knows that we're streaming and so that we can answer questions for people and stuff. So please keep me updated with what you're up to, and I will continue to build the shelter. Hey, thank you very much for liking. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I see we have 2 viewers, 1 like right now. Thank you guys very much for checking us out. Like I said, I know this is going to be kind of a long time in development. It's something that, isn't easy by any means to do, but it's something that's absolutely necessary for us. Once we can get a solid shelter built, all we have to do is continue to improve on that shelter. And as well, because as you might be able to see here, if I can rotate our screen, first off, you can see I'm crouched and is sloped. So it is advantageous for us to be able to maximize the amount of land use that we have for us to actually go ahead and dig into the ground. That way, we can build somebody said it kind of lagged. Sorry about that, Aiden. So the idea here is, let me see if I can prop us up in a way that'll let me talk to you guys while I'm digging. There we go, that might work. As we continue our construction, we're going to get to the point where we can start to cover this and waterproof it, and then we're going to be able to actually utilize the top space once we pour concrete and get it really solid, such that even the space where this is, even the topsoil where our actual dwellings are, can still be utilized for things like crops, for just having nice outdoor space and keeping this area as natural as possible. So we won't have some big house out here that's covering up a certain square footage. Everything will be below ground. And so people will be able to come and live comfortably underneath the ground, and then have the outside that is very natural and very nice. Aiden wrote another comment. Let's see what he said. Also, are you going to keep expanding your territory or end your borders at some point? So this is actually land that we purchased. We own the deed for this. This took us 5 years to purchase, and it's 3.5 acres. So as of right now, we're going to keep the land that we have and try to get residents out here. That's what we're hoping to do. That's why we're building this. once we can get some people living out here, starting to produce stuff for our economy and making this a more habitable place and a more economically profitable place, we can start to transition to purchasing more land. So of course we want to expand our borders. We are an empire. We want to continue to grow. But as of right now, we are simply trying to improve the home that we have. As it's a new territory, this is something that I bought as of a little over a week ago. And so we are just actually about a week ago exactly, because I believe we purchased it on a Friday. So a week ago today, we purchased the land, and now this week, we are going about improving that land. And so as we go, it's just going to take us some time to get things where we need it, but it will be well worth it once we have a nice spot that people can live, and better yet, we have still utilized 100% of our 3.5 acres for whatever we want, because we can continue to dig down forever. It gets more and more expensive to dig down, but for this initial investment, it will definitely be worthwhile to be able to maintain our topsoil and to be able to maintain the nice, pristine look of Aeternian territory. And it prevents us having to cut down a ton of trees, which is also nice, a little bit eco-friendly, kind of provide us some oxygen. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to dig down further. We have maybe, the dirt comes up to about here. We have maybe three feet dug so far. We need to get to like 7 or 8 feet to actually have this be usable and reasonable for our land. So it's going to take us some time for us to live, I should say. It's going to take us some time to get to that 8-foot margin, but this is definitely well on the way. So all we got to do now is keep digging out, remove more soil, remove more clay, and then build up from there. Ooh, we have 2 viewers, 2 likes. Thank you guys for liking, and thank you guys for hanging out. Who's our second viewer over there? I see there's somebody. Let's see if they commented. Ooh, Republic of Olaf joined us. Greetings, Republic of Olaf. Good to see you. Jose says, is this Aeternian land? It sure is. This is the property that we purchased a week ago, and we are actively trying to build an Aeternian dwelling on it. So we are actively expanding. We're trying to make our first little dwelling so that I can come out here and stay on weekends and camp out and improve the land even more for you all, so that this turns from a big wooded area, which it'll still be to some extent, into something that is nice and habitable for our new residents. As we continue to go, I want to continue to give you guys nice updates just like this one. But fortunately, we have pretty good Wi-Fi out here. So, or I guess not Wi-Fi, just data in general, 5G data. So I'm happy to be streaming with you guys. Let me know if it's too glitchy or too weird or whatever. I think I have 5G out here, so it should be fine. But let me know. Yeah. And as we go, I hope to continue to show you guys the progress. Also, please like the video if you can. It helps to expand it and get more people in the chat. Ooh, Aiden says, my territory is called Sandland. Very cool. Does it have a lot of sand? I imagine that goes without saying, but I would be very curious to know. So as you can see, we are just trying to dig as much out as we possibly can today. That's the hope, to make this hole as deep and as wide as we can. That way we have plenty of space to start building up and expanding. Ooh, we got more comments. Let's see. Aiden says pretty much a large sand pit. That makes sense. He says he has a council, buildings, civilians and stuff, and a vice. Ooh, very cool. That sounds exciting. Are you enjoying your time so far in developing your nation? And how's it gone? Have there been any big problems that you've run into thus far? I know Aeternia has been developing for 5 years, and it wasn't easy in the beginning, and it certainly isn't easy now, but with every step of the way comes more rewards. So it's definitely a great thing to see. Aiden says, yes, it's been under a lot of wars, civil wars, and 3 leaderships. Interesting. Olav says, we have many official residents. Very cool. And so they all live on land that you personally own? That's very exciting. I don't think there are many micronations that can say that. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. We are trying to do the very same. So, one of the benefits of doing this on the sloped land is that as we dig out toward the screen here, as I go toward you guys, I'm actually also digging up onto the slope. So it makes this deeper and deeper as we go further up, so long as we keep digging down as well. And it starts to make the process just a little bit easier. Let's see. Let's see how much I can get done this afternoon. If you guys have any questions as well about the land or about anything that we're trying to do in Aeternia, please ask, because today I'm out here by myself, but the hope is that in the next couple times that I come out here, especially once I get this dwelling fixed up, we can have a number of people coming out and helping all at once to make construction move by a lot quicker. But as well, once I get this out here, I can start having 1 or 2 people come out with me and stay overnight. So we can camp out here, sleep out here, work all day, get up the next day, work a little bit, and then head back. And that will really, really up our production ability. One of the things that's really cool about this land is that you can hear there are a ton of birds, but there are some woodpeckers, which I haven't seen a ton of woodpeckers, even here in Alabama. And every once in a while I'll hear one kind of tap, 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 tapping on the trees. It's really nice. Aiden said, I would love to help, but I'm in the UK, not the US of A. Makes sense. Aiden says, and I'm only 12. Hey, congratulations. It takes a long time to be able to grow and do things, but you're well on your way. And I'm trying to be well on my way in digging out this big pit to start our residence, our Aeternian dwelling. Okay. Aiden said, do an April Fool's of you deleting your country. That would be crazy. I certainly wouldn't. I might do an April Fool's at some point, but I didn't plan anything for April Fool's for today. So the April Fool's is that you thought I would do an April Fool's joke. Ha, got him. But right now, I'm not doing any April Fool's joke. I'm just trying to work on the land. I'm a simple man trying to work on the land, doing what I can. April Fools. And I wanted some company. I wanted to talk to you guys and see how everybody's doing. Welcome back to the Dirt live stream. My name's AP, and this is a big pile of dirt. Please get your friends and family to join the Dirt live stream. Goodness. Okay, let's see. Olaf says, our monument skyscraper is way taller than the Molossian Wind Tower. Very nice. Congratulations. Aiden said, don't actually delete it, just say you did. That would be a sincere prank, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Here's a grub. That's a good April Fool's prank, right? A ground grub. There is a ground grub. That could be, I think, some kind of April Fool's prank. Maybe. Okay. So, one of the things that I'm trying to figure out here, which has been a little bit difficult, but I'm still going to try and work with. So, it just rained, let me see, yesterday, maybe, right here on our land. And so, there is, the water table is pretty high. So, whenever I dig to a certain depth right now, even though we're on a mountain and it's, it drains down pretty quick, there's still some water that's kind of pooled up, that starts to pool once you dig deep enough, just because the ground right now is soaked. So I'm trying to figure out how I could build this up and potentially dry it out real good. That way we can prevent that water from seeping in as much and then continue to dig. But it is not the easiest task. I can tell you that with some certainty. Nevertheless, we are still well on our way. Okay. What do you think your favorite April Fool's joke would be? Because Aiden, that was a pretty good April Fool's joke. Would you do that April Fool's joke? Would you be like, oh, April Fool's, I deleted my country. Also, see you soon. Olaf says, what does Aeternia think about broadcasting company, television stations? I would say I don't have any problem with television stations inherently. I would say I think that some television stations can be a little bit problematic or a little bit biased. I would say, I'm not a particular fan of like Fox News and stuff like that. But that's just, I think, more of a political reason than anything else. Across the board, I don't have any major issue with broadcasting companies. I would say I think companies like Hulu and Netflix and streaming services have started to outdate or make television stations, broadcasting companies, outdated, because broadcasting companies can come up with some new television shows and ideas and stuff, but a lot of these streaming services are doing it at a much faster rate and are having more success because they're able to tap into their audience a little bit better. So I would say streaming services are the future. I would not invest in a broadcast company right now. But that's just from my personal observation. Ooh, Max said hi. Hello, Max. It's good to see you. Olaf, it's good to see you. Aiden, hey, it's good to see you. Aiden said, make a football team. Is that going to be your New Year's prank? Not your New Year's. Your April Fool's prank. Also, 5 viewers, 2 likes. Thank you guys very much for checking out the stream. If you do decide to like the stream, it does help to spread it out and let more people join in, because they'll realize it's going on. YouTube will advertise it to them more, and they'll jump in, and then we can have a lot of conversations. Max, what are you up today? Today we are actively digging for an official Aeternian dwelling. So last time we were building an Aeternian dwelling, we were doing so on someone else's land, and we were kind of beta testing to see how well it would work and to see what problems we run into. But today we are doing a lot better, and we're actually on our own land. So today we're building an official Aeternian dwelling, and it's quite exciting to be out here breaking ground on it. I've been out here working at it for a couple hours, and I think I'm going to stay the majority of the day today just to continue working on it and see how far I can get. But it is certainly an exciting thing to be doing. Because it takes a long time, but once we have a shelter out here, we will be in the running to start to stay the night and to start to attain residence. So one little bit at a time, we are moving, we are making progress, and we are changing the world. So definitely come along with us and help us out. Yeah. And even just from doing stuff like watching this channel. Hey, 6 viewers. Thank you guys for checking out. Even just watching the channel helps out a lot. So I do appreciate that, you guys. As well, how are everybody's micronations? What are they up to? I feel like in kind of a period where we're doing a lot of like building and development, it's hard to keep up with what everybody's doing, but I do try and check like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that to see what's going on in the micro world of ours. Also, we have 3 likes, 5 viewers. Thank you for the extra like, whoever threw that in. It means a lot. And if we could get our 4th viewer to throw in that like, it would mean a ton, because already from like the 2 likes that we had, we were getting like 5, 6 viewers. So the more likes we get, the more people we will get popping into the stream and saying hi to us. The more crazy debates we can have with people, the more conversations we can bring up, the more we can talk about progresses, the more we can get different people in here who are going to form alliances and do stuff like that. Every single time we get into the stream, I'm always surprised by how many different micronationalists meet each other and get to hang out. Ooh, also 4 likes. Thank you guys for hitting it up. We got a 4-to-4 ratio right now. 100% perfect. Also, Daniel Halo says hello. Mike Plays hello. Says hello. Hello, Aeternia. It's good to see you. Daniel, hello. It's good to see you. Max says the United Empire has declared our language English, Spanish, and German. Hey, like my like counted. Yeah, thank you very much. It means a lot that you guys are liking the stream. And it's also cool to see all the micronationalists joining us today. I know it's a weekend, or the weekend's starting off, and so everybody's getting to enjoy a little bit of a break, but it is definitely nice to see everybody coming out and supporting us, especially when we're doing something so monumental for our progress in developing an Aeternian dwelling. Again, I think the biggest issue and the biggest problem that we're going to have for a while is just trying to make sure that this thing stays clear of water. And so we're going to have to do a lot, hopefully today, to actually waterproof this thing. That's going to be a whole different challenge, but we are in it. Ooh, we got more comments. Daniel said, do you have any tips on working on a micronation? Yes, that's a great question. So we have a lot of videos that cover micronationalism, and I suggest you watch them. The biggest one, in my opinion, is the Micronational Economics series. You really need to get a fundamental understanding of economics and how how you can utilize the resources that you have to make something of value for people. And that doesn't necessarily mean selling things or, trying to make money right away, although making money does increase the value of your nation. A lot of the time, you just need to be thinking in that mindset to start to understand what people want. The more that you can try things out, the more that you can question for yourself, what makes your nation valuable, what things it has to offer, whether that's for trading partners, whether that's for, selling to the general public, whether that's trying to get citizens and trying to recruit people. Understanding your nation's values as far as what it wants to work toward, and also what makes it a valuable thing for people, really, really helps to determine how successful you're going to be. There are plenty of nations who hit the nail on the head and are fantastic at marketing themselves and at showing people why they're valuable, and there are some that have a lot of trouble with that. So the quicker that you can run through the issues that you may have and solve those, the quicker you will be able to grow and develop. So that would be my advice. Check out our Micronational Economics series when you get a chance, because hopefully that can help you to understand how to define value for your micronation, and to look for where you might be able to come up with some value. Ooh, this is interesting. I wonder if it's just here. Yeah, so some of these little pockets are like filling with water because I think it's trying to drain more into the land, but it's uneven. So there are certain pockets where there's just more and more kind of slowly bubbling up. And I'm trying to flatten those out so that it minimizes how much we have to pour out later as we continue our digging. Okay, so I might have to move you guys back a little bit. We'll check it out for right now, but we're getting to the point where I'm starting to have to just pull big pieces out, and it means that we're getting near to the bottom, so I'm gonna have to start carving out this way again. So as I continue to carve, I will be continuing to move the phone back so that I know we have room for you guys. While I'm doing this though, tell me what questions you have about your micronation, and maybe that can help me to give better advice. Aeternia says, mine is English, Spanish, and Norwegian. Aiden said, we work on our empire on weekdays, but on weekends I chill. Very nice. Max says, nice. Norwegian, Hungarian, Turkish, Arabic, and Mayan were considered. Ooh. Mayan sounds cool. Olaf says, does Aeternia have weapons? Armed weapons such as rifles and shotguns? We do have a shotgun, but it's just my personal shotgun. We don't try to militarize our nation. So we have nothing that we need to defend. We are a peaceful nation, and we hope to pursue that peace. So we don't need a guard, we don't need a police, we don't need a military. We're not trying to militarize our nation. We are an economic nation. We are a cultural nation. We are one that seeks to expand our empire through our natural influence and not through military might. And I think we're doing a pretty good job at it, to tell you the truth. I like what we're doing. Okay. So, yep, I think I'm going to go ahead and start hitting this with our handy dandy hatchet. If you guys have ever played Minecraft, this feels like some real life Minecraft stuff. This is an interesting way to be digging, and certainly very primitive. If I had a ton of money, I would just hire a big excavator to come and dig this out with a big claw. But we're doing what we can, and we're doing it in a very natural way. So we're not burning any gasoline or doing anything like that in order to just dig out our dwelling. But you may ask why I'm hitting the ground with an axe. Well, right in all this fresh soil, there is a big, big root system. And so, the more that I can cut up and break up those roots before I start with my shovel, the easier it'll be. Also, we have 6 viewers, 4 likes. Thank you guys for checking it out. And also thank you guys for liking, because it helps to spread awareness that we're doing the stream. Hey, we got 5 viewers, 5 likes. That ideal ratio. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. More comments. Max says we have pellet guns. It's a sport here. Very cool. Olaf says we have a defense force. Very cool. Aristoria says hello. Hello, Aristoria. It's good to see you. And Mantis. Yo, how are you, Mantis? I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. You said very interesting video. I appreciate it. I'm sure watching someone dig isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but I tell you what, the concept is very exciting because we are expanding our land and our territory and making it more livable. So even though right now it doesn't seem like that crazy a thing, also 7 viewers, 7 likes, it just popped up. Thank you guys so much. King Demolition, good to see you. Manta said, hey man, yeah, doing good. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, we're expanding our land and we're making it livable. So hopefully we can have pretty quickly some people come out here and stay on our land. which is certainly a very exciting prospect for me. We have 8 viewers, 7 likes. Thank you, guys. Mike says, AP, you should have someone to help you with the construction next time. Agreed. Like I said, today is just me, unfortunately. I would really love people to come out and help, but everybody was busy today. And today was the time that I was free to do it, so I came out, but you are right. What the hope is that next time we come out, I will have this dwelling at least a good percentage of the way finished. I plan to stay out all day. So that being the case, as we continue, and as I get a good bit of it done, I can actually start to come camp out here. So maybe I can get a friend or two to come out and stay the night out here with me. And that way we could work for, 2 or 3 days in a row and get it really, really well done. Start to make some big, big progress. But until then, I'm going to just be toiling out here and trying my best to do what I can. Also, 7 viewers, 8 likes. Thank you guys so much for that ratio. I appreciate that. United Kingdom of New England said good morning. Good morning. Max says, OP, gotta go see you in another stream. Good luck. Thank you so much, Max. It means a lot. Thank you for hanging out with us. It really does help every single time you check out the channel. And as of right now, we're making progress. Slowly but surely making progress. Digging out this hole, we're making progress. And we're going to change the game. Hey, we have 8 viewers, 9 likes. Oh my gosh, we're killing this ratio right now. You guys are over 100% like to viewer ratio. Thank y'all. This is, again, helping every single moment. We are trying, if you guys don't know, to reach monetization. We've been on YouTube for like 3 years, actively trying to reach monetization. We're at like 3,300 watch time hours out of 4,000. We only have like 700 watch time hours that we need. So the more you guys push to help us get more people in the stream, and the more you guys check out the channel and the different videos we have, the more by far we can start to accelerate toward that. I plan to get that this summer. So as we continue, expect bigger and better content, but also expect some pretty cool growth once we hit that monetization. Air Story says, Air Story is increasing our military budget. Not like we would be able to use it for anything. Still, congratulations. I hope it works out for whatever you guys are hoping to use it for. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to like back here. Let's see if that's stable. Probably not. Maybe. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, not super easy for you guys to see, but maybe I can fix that a little bit. Let me dig this out just a little bit more, and then I will come back for you guys. Until then, though, I don't think it was Max. It was somebody a minute ago asked about my opinion on micronations and if I could give any advice. If you guys have any more questions about micronationalism or about your micronations, please ask, because I do want to learn more, and I want to be able to give good advice. If I don't have anything specific asked of me, it's hard for me to give good advice, but I would recommend checking out our videos, and if you have specific questions, I can give more specific answers. So please hit it up. Thank you, guys. Oh, goodness. We're getting some water in here. We're definitely getting some water. All right. In that case, what we do is we climb out of our hole. We stick our shovel in the ground. And then we keep trying to expand. Yeah. Maybe I can fix this so it's a little easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. But I am trying my best to break up these. That way I can get more of this topsoil out. Maybe I can just pull this out now. Maybe. Oh goodness. There we go. Get big pieces like that out. That way we can continue to dig. Just like that. Once you get through those roots in the topsoil, you're pretty much just into clay, at least here. So we were able to move a lot quicker. Very cool. Let me check the comments for you guys, see what y'all are up to. Hey, Max says, OP, gotta go see you in another stream. Yep. Ooh, Tefma says, good luck. Hey, thank you so much, Tefma. It means a lot. And thank you if you like this stream. Once again, let me show you guys a little bit of progress. So, here's our hole. It is, like I said, the beginning of an Aeternian dwelling. The biggest issue right now is that because it rained the other day, the water table is pretty high, and so you can see that there is some water that's filling it up a little bit. Ideally, I'd like to be able to dig this down another foot or so before continuing out that way, but we are running into a good bit of water, so I'm going to continue to expand out this way because we're on an incline. So as we continue to go up that way, we're going to be able to get more and more height for our structure without having to get too low down into the water table like we are right here. So we'll be able to move away from the water table, dig up a little bit higher, and hopefully try to keep ourselves more dry. Other than that, we are continuing to make progress. Olav says, looks like a war trench. Absolutely. It's definitely not too different. If you've ever seen how they did like I guess the World War I like bunkers and stuff, like the little trench bunkers, it's probably not going to be too different from that. Again, we're just trying to make something that's underground, that's kind of blending in with the terrain that we can use to stay overnight in. So it's going to be very similar to that as far as like camping out goes. And then we're going to continue to expand it. We're going to start to do rainwater collection so that we can get some pipes running here and get rainwater flowing for washing our hands and for showering and using the bathroom and stuff. But slowly but surely we're working on it, one day at a time. Again, I'm gonna throw you guys back right over here for a moment so that way I can continue on with the dig. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments or anything as we keep going. I appreciate you guys. Let me see actually if I can help out. Maybe I can get a stick like this and I'll stick it right in there, and then that way I can move up. That's not working too well. Thicker stick. That'll work better. Drive the stick into the ground. Then I can lean the phone down, and maybe if I clear some leaves out of the way, you guys will be able to see our hole just a little bit better. Let's see. How does that look for you guys? There's our hole right there. Let's see. And one of the things that we can do that helps us out just a little bit with that water table is we're actually filling it with dirt again as we dig out this way, which means that we're making mud on the back end, which sucks for us because then we're standing in some mud. The benefit of that is that the mud will soak up some of the water, and when we pull it out to continue clearing it, it pulls out some of that water with it. So we are making some progress. It's just about continuing to persevere. So, in whatever you guys are doing, I hope that you will remember that. I hope that you will continue to strive for your goals and that you will try to make your dreams come true. We have 2 viewers and 9 likes. Thank you guys for continuing to view and hang out with me, even though I'm just digging a big hole. It does mean a lot. Because over time, I hope that you guys will be able to see this hole develop today from just a hole into a little bit of a dwelling, or at very least the base for it. So maybe soon, you'll see my head disappear under the... Let's see. Messages. Videos. Very cool. Okay. Making more progress, slowly but surely. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna sit up here and try and kick down in this way, and then use my leg, yeah, to pull up dirt right there. Very nice. I wish I had like a GoPro so I could show you guys inside the pit as I'm digging. That would certainly be pretty helpful. And I'm sure you guys would enjoy the better view. Let's see if we can't get this just a little more even. Continue to develop. Yeah. One of the things that's interesting to note as well, our pit actually filled up. Ooh, 3 viewers, 10 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. It means a lot. Let me crouch down so I can see you guys. Hello. one thing to note as well, even though and this is me about sitting, so we're starting to get to the point where it's getting near habitable. You know, once we get a few more feet down, it'll be to where we can get pretty good. But this is nice because as we continue digging out, the place where we originally had our hole when we first broke ground last week when we came out was the thing that had a ton of water in it. However, this little area that I'm in now that I'm digging in is dry, or is significantly more dry. So as we continue going, hopefully we will maintain that pace and we'll be able to limit the amount of water that we have in here. But once again, I think a lot of it is just drainage, so we're going to have to be careful in that regard. Very cool. Okay, we are going to continue. We're about my hip in depth now. If I actually went to the lowest point, which has a little bit of water in it right now, we would probably be at my hip or past it. But I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing, digging out. There we go. Okay, let's try right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. See, this is where you guys were a second ago, right here. So we are moving you guys significantly farther back, but we're also making a significant amount of progress. If I don't fall in this hole. Let's see. There we go. There we go. We're also having to dig out these big roots, which are absolutely a pain in the butt. Let's see. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so getting further still, making more progress. Okay, so let me check you guys out and see what y'all are up to. Ooh, Kingdom Pinewick says, good afternoon, Emperor AP. Lovely hole you were digging there. Thank you very much. This is actually, let me show you guys again. This is for our Aeternian dwelling. To be one of the first underground homes that is built in the Empire of Aeternia on our newly purchased territory. And so, as you can see, some of our beautiful territory here. And we are actively digging this out so that we can have a nice and lovely home for people to start coming to in order to visit. As well, digging underground like this and pulling all of this dirt and mud and stuff out and trying to live underground will allow us the maximum available room to develop our our agriculture, our industries, and just in general to keep this place as natural as possible. So we love the look of Aeternia and its development, and so we want to make sure that we keep it as nice and peaceful as possible. So we're going to be living underground, and this is the first of those Aeternian underground dwellings. As well, because we are digging underground, even though we only have 3.5 acres, which is enough to put a few houses on, we still will be able to put a significant number more houses here simply because we are going to be building them underground. And we will have all of this space still open to use, no matter how many homes we put, so long as they are all underground. So yeah, I am going to continue going. We're at 5 viewers, 10 likes. Thank you guys so much for liking. Tefma says, I think it'll be easier if you use a pickaxe. I completely agree. However, Tefma, right now I'm just using what I have, and what I have is a hand axe and a shovel. If I do get a pickaxe, which hopefully I can get one from somebody at some point soon, that would be a lot easier. You are right. Mike Place is same. 100%. Yeah, I think it would be easier. However, we're doing with what we have right now. We're making do, as they say. Let me see if I can lean you guys again, so you can see what I'm up to as I continue to dig out. As well, let me check before I go. Let me check my battery. Yeah, so I'm at about 60% phone battery, and I want to make sure that it stays good while I'm out here today. So in just a little bit, I think I am going to cut the stream off. But I definitely appreciate everybody hanging out and helping us to make progress. Once we hit, I think, an hour, we're at like 53 minutes right now. Once we hit an hour, I think I'm going to probably start saying my goodbyes, just so that I can save that phone battery. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and more importantly, being here for an historic event. Once again, you guys are connecting to us on a day that is very, very special to us because we are expanding and developing our territory. You know, this is, of course, we had our groundbreaking ceremony that we kind of sent out on TikTok and on Twitter and to a number of places, but this really is our first day of like making large progress on it, and I'm proud to have everybody here. It really feels nice to just be able to talk to you guys for a few minutes and have kind of a virtual welcoming ceremony to the Empire and to its newest territory. So I know this particular stream probably isn't as fancy and luxurious as it could have been, but it shows what actually a lot of this takes. It shows, you know, the hard work and the perseverance that come with trying to achieve a dream. And I hope that some of that can be imparted on you all. I hope that as you pursue your own dreams and as you continue to get better and better at the things that you do, that you always make sure never to give up, and that you know that with enough effort and with enough work, you can get it. Sometimes it's important to be patient as well, because things take time. I wanted to have this land when we first developed Aeternia. I would have loved to have had that land, this land that we just bought, you know, a year into starting Aeternia. I would have loved to have gotten off the ground running and just been on land, developing it, having no problems at all. But, of course, that is not how things work. most of the time, and that's not how it worked for us. But we are still, I think, way above schedule in terms of a lot of other micronations and how quickly they develop. And as well, we're working at it every single day. So as we continue to make progress, I hope that that turns into an acceleration where not only are we doing things at a quick rate, but we're doing it at a quicker and quicker and quicker rate every single time. Just as I think it should be. So yeah, please keep us updated, guys. Let me know what you guys think of our dwelling thus far. And I am excited to have you all here once again. Let me see if I can't check on you guys, talk to you for a minute before we head out here. Let's see, it is, yep, we're at 56. Uh-oh. Did I have you guys facing that way the entire time? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Everybody was jumping in while I was talking, saying, please turn the camera around. What are you doing? I'm glad that some of it wasn't filmed because I probably wasn't at the best angle, but I was glad to be able to talk to you guys a little bit. Let me see if I can't kind of work this stuff down. Ugh, we got quicksand. We made some quicksand right there. Let's see. Yep, just a ton of mud underneath there. But that's all right. We are digging our way down. So, once again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate everybody taking the time to be here for, once again, kind of a celebration of what we've accomplished thus far and a stepping stone on our future progress. So, thank you so much. It really warms my heart to see everybody taking time out of their day to come and spend time here in Aeternia's newest territory. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. And we got 2 viewers. I appreciate everybody. Once again, I think I'm going to go ahead and head out, but I am glad to have you all here. I'm glad that we were able to continue to develop. Again, Alessandro says, W, the Empire of Aeternia. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're trying to get those W's out here. We're trying to make those wins. And as of right now, we're doing pretty good, I think. I mean, that's not even the deepest part of the pit, and already we're almost to the handle of our shovel. So we're making good progress, 3-4 feet, and we're starting to get there. So hopefully by the end of today, whenever I head out, I will be able to take pictures and videos for you guys. Oh gosh, super zoom. Take pictures and videos for you guys that show us actually fully in there, maybe starting to set up some walls and stuff and cover it so that it's waterproofed. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out today. I appreciate everybody taking the time to like the video and support us, and I will see you all next time. Peace, everybody. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.